Hey y'all, thanks for tuning into the Nintendo Drive. If you're hanging out with us on YouTube, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Or if you're getting cozy and listening to us on your podcast feed, make sure you're following and leaving us nice reviews. You can also support the show on Patreon and pick up some awesome merch. Links to those and more are in the description, but let's get the show started.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Oh, hi.
What's up, guys? Yeah!
Yeah!
I'm ready to go! Woo!
Yeah!
I was traveling last week, but I'm back. Yeah!
John's back, baby.
I haven't yelled at the beginning of the Nintendo Drive in like a year. Woo!
Woo! Hey, everybody in the chat here. We got everybody's here tonight. Ryan Turford, Bowsah, Pat's here, Dave's here. Both Daves are here.
Both Dave's here.
Holy moly.
Yarden.
Yes.
Hopefully Yon32 will show up. Jonas Young.
Hopefully we see Jonas Young.
All
and
the
Jan
soft
32.
J's. All the soft J's are coming. Come on in, soft J's. You're welcome here.
Come on in.
Jonathan Brown, PME.
Holy moly.
Watch out, everybody. It's weird. It's going to get weird tonight.
It's going to get weird tonight.
It's going to get weird.
Oh my goodness. We're already laughing, dude. We're already smiling. Lachlan's already over it.
I
This is.
didn't get a drink.
great.
I need to get a drink. Oh my
Go get
god.
a drink.
Come
Go
on.
get a
Who
drink.
hit
We
go
got
live on this thing?
Sean. It's okay. We got
That was
time.
me.
Look, it's okay. We got time. Well, I have to do a little before we get too deep into this here.
Don't go too deep.
Live. Don't get too deep. Don't get too
Yeah.
deep here live on youtube.com/carpoolgaming. We need to do a little housekeeping. Housekeeping. We have to do a little housekeeping because, guys, a Nintendo Direct got announced today.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
That, by
There
the
was
way,
an-
I think we need to explain this. I don't think anybody had, only we know what this is, where it's from. Dude from Ubisoft talking about the Crew Motorfest. He was very French Canadian, I think. I think he was from Montreal.
Yeah.
And he got really into it. Yeah. And we picked it up. So this is a very
Some reason.
specific sound that we're making. No, we're not just being weird. I mean, we are,
Yeah.
but
Well,
not
but-
just that.
Yeah, not simply that.
Yes.
Yeah, but so yeah, that's where that came from. But Nintendo Direct got announced this morning. Everybody knows, everybody watching, listening to this knows.
Yes.
And there are a few things happening. So tonight, obviously, we're going to do some predictions. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do this. We're doing this right now. And and then in the morning, Ryan will actually be live reacting to the Nintendo Direct. Lachlan and Sean are barely holding it together, y'all.
I'm laughing at
It's-
her. I don't know what she's
I'm
like
just
falling
here.
apart over here.
I'm just here.
It is so off the rails. Y'all have no clue how off the rails it is. Ryan will be live reacting tomorrow morning to the
Yes.
Nintendo Direct. Unfortunately, we won't be there. We're all they do this stuff at the crack of dawn, dude. Everybody's working.
I'm working. And they gave us a day's notice. I would have booked it off. I would have blocked it off. I would have made arrangements, but absolutely impossible for tomorrow.
So annoying.
We're all
Yeah.
booked and busy.
Booked and
Yeah.
busy indeed. Yes.
But Ryan will be up. Ryan will be up bright and early, live reacting right here on youtube.com/carpoolgaming. Just come and hang out with Ryan. And Ryan will be rejoining us tomorrow evening when we all gather right back here at 10 p.m. Eastern to break down the Direct and talk about everything that happened and see how wrong we were from everything we're going to say tonight, basically. So that's what's happening. Please be excited.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm
Lachlan's
pumped.
very
I'm
happy.
pumped, man.
Me
Look,
too.
we're gonna do our own brand of predictions tonight. But we're not doing it just at the start. Okay, we're gonna get
In it.
there. We're
In it.
we'll get there.
Please-
I know
please
it
be
was a
excited.
thumbnail. I know it's the title of the YouTube video and whatever
Keep waiting.
else. We'll
All
get
right,
there.
we'll
we
get
got
there.
we've got
We'll get
stuff.
there.
We got
Settle
stuff
on.
to talk
Oh,
about.
I should also say there will be no post show for this week's episode.
Yes.
So that's also, it's another scheduling thing. Apologies for that, but I know you all understand. Thank you very much for, please understand.
Please understand.
the classic Satoru Iwata phrase.
Mhm.
Please understand. Thank you all. Fulia's here too. Oh my gosh, everybody's here, man.
Fulia does not
awesome.
sleep. Fulia and I were hanging out last night in the Discord, or a bunch of us. We'll get to that in a little bit as well. We're just going to tease everything.
I was going to say, Sean, that might have been the perfect segue right there.
You want to do it now? You want to do it?
I don't want to take over. Now. We might well let's get into this, Sean, because normally this is the part of the show where we talk about what we've been playing anyway. And Fulia did send in a question saying, so Sean decided to play the eShop game offline and ended up buying a bunch of games. First off, Kato will be very disappointed to hear about this. Secondly, what games did he buy that were actually from his wish list, and what games were under $1? # Sean's spending habits exposed. So, Sean, do you want to explain yourself a little bit? What's going on?
So I literally had it. Look, Nintendo got me with, and all the storefronts get me with this. They got like the Steam summer sales and the holiday sales, and Nintendo currently has the lamest one. I'm going to make fun of it, but just know they obviously got me with it.
Still worked.
I can still do that. It's called the Hypermax sale. Hypermax, like, what is that? What is the Hypermax sale? And it's not like that typical like 80s, I don't know, like
the vaporwave. Yeah,
whatever that's called. So they got me with it. Enough of those games were on sale. And I was going to go on Twitch or YouTube or stream it or whatever, but I wasn't sure. Like, I didn't want to take over RPG Cave or anything. So I fired up a window in the Discord. So you guys, you need to, like, this is just a call out to anybody. Just pay attention to that there Discord. You never know what's going to pop up. You never know. Yeah. Seth, you showed up at the end. You're like, what? Like, it's sort of like a crowd kind of happened here. I felt like a street performer.
Yeah, it was a little bit like, I was like, I felt like I heard, like, every now and then you'll be walking down the streets of New Orleans, y'all, and you'll just hear somebody playing the saxophone. They'll be playing When the Saints Come Marching In or something. And you're like, what's going on over here? You know, it was like that. I was just hanging out. I was on my computer last night and I saw that you were streaming. Like, what is it? I didn't see Sean post anything.
What is that?
I go in there and I was greeted by a spreadsheet with highlighted game titles.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. So I like many of us, you have a wish list of games that you're watching for when they go on sale. You might just like go ahead and pull the trigger. And many of the games on my wish list did go on sale in this here Hypermax sale. Save up to 50% on select games and DLC. Still going on for a few more days. And I'm like, look, I've been thinking about this for a long time. I've just got to sit down, carve out some time, and make some decisions. Okay. But I can't do it alone. I need some support.
Peer pressure.
So I fired up a little Discord to talk me into it. I need somebody to also be there.
Well, I thought that, having people around would keep me under control with this stuff, and that didn't happen even a little bit. Like I didn't have a hard limit on what I wanted to spend or how many games or anything. Like this is just like, these are the stories that I'm telling. And you're going to put them together in the future going like, well, this is why he's divorced. Like, this is why like his family kicked him out of the house. It's because of this. Couldn't control himself.
Down by the river.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll still have they're on my account. Okay. I'll lose half of everything I just bought. Give her half the games. So I had a bunch of games. I've been waiting to see if they would go on sale, and many of them did. But as I'm perusing this here Hypermax sale, I'm seeing a bunch of other games go on sale. I'm seeing BioShock the Collection for $11.99 Canadian, which is probably $8 US. And it jumps out to me because that's what the Backtrackers are playing right now. June 8th, they're getting together in the Discord at 11 a.m. Eastern, and I'm going to be there. I don't get to always play the Backtrackers games, but I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
Because I'm playing BioShock 1. And I'll talk about that maybe later. Maybe we'll talk about that later. Yes. But many of them, like Super Meat Boy Forever for $2.54. That went on the wish list. Celeste, Child of Light, many others. And so, yeah, before I know it, Ryan Turford is there. Donnie Reese from PSVG. Haley's there from PSVG. Who else was there? You were there, Seth? I'm missing people. I'm sorry, guys.
Fulia was there.
Fulia was there, of course. Yes, Fulia was there on the other side of tomorrow, however time travel and time zones work.
Yeah, on the other side of that warp pipe.
So we got to got a collection of games, and we started doing like this thing where I bundled them together and went, okay, what if I got those? And I thought, well, that's maybe spending too much money. So everybody got to take a turn and knock a game off the list. And then I started adding games back onto the list. Seth. I wasn't liking what was happening. So long story long, I guess, I ended up picking up, good God, really? Did I do this? 17 games. I've got the spreadsheet here. I picked up 17 games. I would say the headliner of the lot was Dead Cells Medley of Pain bundle, which is one of 3 options you could get. You get the base game for Dead Cells, or you could get the Dead Cells bundled with the Return to Castlevania DLC, which is really what I wanted.
Draw, yeah.
But it was a medium fries thing. It's a medium Coke. It's a it just got me to doing the whole other thing. Yeah. Just a little bit more, and you can get all the DLC packs. And I couldn't miss out on all the DLC packs. It's right there, and they're all on sale.
The thing is you probably still got that Diet Coke on top of that.
Oh yeah.
Big Mac. So that was the big purchase of the lot. That was by far the most. But then I got a bunch that were $10, $11, $12, including Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition. I picked up Hades, Dodgeball Academia, all games I own elsewhere or on Game Pass. Like, these are all stupid decisions. Picked up A Short Hike, which I know very cozy. I know you guys like that game very much. And shout out to Tim Aulph from the Nintendo Dads. I know he loves Moonlighter, so I finally picked up Moonlighter as part of this.
Great game. Yeah.
And as we're adding these things up, trying to get it to like a nice round number, and Donnie Reese goes, jump over to the under $1 section. Let's get this thing up to a nice round number, and let's see what the most inexpensive games are.
Yeah.
So the cheapest of the lot that I picked up was Ding Dong XL for 2 cents.
I like Ding Dong XL.
And I picked up Falling Elevator Hyper Casual Demo for 5 cents.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I have a clip of that. I will be sharing that in the Discord, y'all.
Is that the one you sent us earlier?
Yeah. No, it's a... Oh, did I say Demolition? I'm sorry, it was short for Demolition.
I was like, it's a demo?
They make you pay for the demo?
5 cents for a demo. You know what? I'm open to it. So let me tell you all about Falling Elevator Hyper Casual Demolition. All you see is this like really cheap graphic looking, it's an elevator on a single track going down. You got to get these people to safety. But there's obstacles in the way, like swinging in and out of there. So you got to hit the brakes so that you don't get smacked out of there. And when you do get touched by anything, massive explosion sound, like way louder than the music or anything else going on. An absolute atrocity here, you guys. But I'll play it maybe a little bit more. I'll stream it.
You took Spiritfarer off your list. The chat is like telling on you.
Did not do Spiritfarer. Did not do Spiritfarer. I think, well, here's the thing. I can play it on, I think that's more of a PC game. That was the decision.
Okay, no, you have games you have elsewhere that you bought. You could have gotten
But that's a game like, it's not, how do I explain myself? Like, I want to play that with a mouse, actually.
Okay.
I actually want to play that with a mouse. I don't want to play it with my
Actually, I couldn't imagine playing Spiritfarer with a mouse.
I
think it's just like I mean, that's me with a lot of games. Why am I playing any of these games with a mouse? But yes, that one did not make it. And at the last second, Persona 4 Golden, I got talked out of getting that one because it's on Game Pass.
Yeah,
and I played it before. $20, little man. Put that ish in my hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, played 12 is better than 6, which is a weird title for a cool looking game.
Cool. What was it good?
Not really. It was a kind of a hand drawn, pencil drawn looking Hotline Miami wannabe cowboy game, top down dual stick kind of shooting, and it's okay. It was $1.25.
Was it worth $1.25?
It was $1.25 just to have it, just to want to support the devs.
Oh yeah,
this game that I don't really like too much and don't recommend you guys pick up even for $1.25. So I made stupid decisions last night. Okay, I made some dumb decisions, but I loved Celeste. I love The Messenger. Donnie had a recommendation for The Wild at Heart, which I think looks really, really cool. I wanted Death's Door here as well. I have it in multiple places for some stupid reason. So yeah, anything but playing Tears of the Kingdom, apparently.
Literally anything else.
Literally anything.
That's okay. The heart wants what the heart wants, and sometimes the heart wants to know why 12 is better than 6.
I couldn't miss these deals, you guys. I couldn't let these go back up to full price and go like, if I just set aside time. So there you go. I made stupid choices.
You did it.
And now I'm playing like memory allocation game on my Switch. I can't download all these at once. I don't have room for all this stuff. Oh yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who knows?
I'm OCD about that. I'm constantly, when I get done with something, it's gone. I just delete it.
Yeah, no. You know? I mean, to Fulia's point, like how many of these games am I actually going to play? I don't know. I can't even get them all on the Switch at the same time. So that's future Sean's problem. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had fun, but I will tell you guys. Okay. Also, just 2 more things. Number 1, instant buyer's remorse. After this all got done, I made up my mind, spent the money, did the whole thing, and I was like, I don't feel so good. Like I felt sick. It's like I don't feel so good. It's like I ate like $50 worth of Carl's Jr. just all at once, just in my gut, and it's like that's not.
Maybe I had sympathy pains because like last night I had a stomach ache, Sean. Maybe I felt bad for you.
Might have been.
Skip the nachos, you know.
And the other thing I need to say is Nintendo needs to kind of get over itself. Nintendo's like, and we're gonna talk about this with the direct that's happening tomorrow that they just gave us 24 hours notice, and that's garbage. But here's another thing that's garbage: the checkout process was a nightmare.
Oh, it's awful.
I bought those games one at a time, y'all.
Sucks.
That was so stupid.
Yeah.
So that's me.
Still did it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's really the longest.
And I didn't end up getting like Final Fantasy. Like I actually want the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. Why didn't I buy those? Like what the hell's wrong with me?
Yeah, I mean, you had the bad influences there. Anyways. Yeah. Well, good. Well, look. I mean, there's some good games in there though. There was some good games in that.
Thanks, Seth. Yeah. I'm
right.
really excited for Ding Dong XL.
Ding Dong XL is a good game. I stand by it. It's fun. I enjoyed it.
Super Meat Boy Forever. Like I actually would like to spend, I don't know. Today is obviously we're a day before the predictions or a day before the direct. We're doing our predictions and whatnot. But I feel like it's actually a very good collection of games, to your point. Yeah. Like it just doesn't feel good to drop a whole bunch of money on games I don't think I'm going to play anytime soon. But I'd love to do like a little rundown. Maybe we'll do something special on Twitch or something like that. Just a little. That'd be fun. Let's play 15 minutes of each one of these games.
just see what's going on. If it's good, we win. If it's bad, we win.
Agreed. But I am playing BioShock, the collection.
Yes.
Can I tell you guys something that's going to just make you completely irritated?
Please.
Like I'm not already. Continue.
I am playing BioShock 1 remastered, not on Switch. I'm not playing the game.
I figured this is where we were going. Yeah. Playing on PC.
I'm playing on Xbox because there's achievements over there. And that's the whole...
I'm just going to shut my eyes. I'm just going to stay like this for the rest of the show.
I don't know what's the matter with me. I bought this collection. I'm like, great. I heard I was going to talk about how it runs great on Switch because that's what I've heard. And I checked my achievements. I'm like, oh, I don't have these ones. I've got the original BioShock achievement. So I've been cleaning up on that like basically all afternoon. Put a couple hours into BioShock already, and it holds up as one of the greatest games ever of all time, of all the games ever made. BioShock holds up. So if I spend a whole bunch of money just to play BioShock on the wrong system because I already owned it somewhere else, so be it. Okay, it's not about the destination or the journey. Dude, I don't know.
That backtracker session is going to be awesome. I can't wait for that.
It's going to be something.
I'm hyped for that. Yeah.
See,
all right, Ivory Tower over there. What do you got?
I have BioShock on the PlayStation, but I'm not going to go rebuy it on the Switch because it's on sale.
It was $12.
No, I don't care.
Well, la-di-da.
La-di-da. Oh my gosh.
It was entertaining. It was fun for just to see like what we kind of ordered them for a little bit too. Like we went around the group and go like, okay, of all these games, what has to make it? And I actually think Spiritfarer was one that Fulia picked, and it still didn't make the cut. So sorry, Fulia. Beat on that one.
And you got BioShock instead.
Yeah, that probably would have been an easy swap.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
I have
well.
Spiritfarer on Xbox as well. I think I've bought it over there already. So
He's just saying it. He doesn't. Cannot confirm.
come on,
You can get a
call me
little
a
more
liar.
credit.
No kidding.
Listen.
Might, you know.
I'm lock blech this evening, okay?
Bleh. Lock bleh.
Lock blech.
Well, what have you been playing, Lock bleh?
Well, lock blech finished. Smushy Come Home. That was the one game I bought that recently came out. And I finished it. It was a
Nice.
great game. I told Seth he needs to get it.
I need to get it. Yeah, I need to get it.
Told Seth he needs to buy it because it's very similar to A Short Hike, which Sean mentioned earlier, and Little Gator Game. So if you like those two games, it's like a mixture of the two. And
like those
actually
games.
quite a few hours of gameplay as well. So like it always takes me longer to finish games, but like this one took a lot longer than 5 hours for me.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
So it's a lot longer than like A Short Hike took me.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely worth, especially since it's like what 20% off right now with the early
Yeah,
onset.
I think it's like $15.99 US.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
spent like $15 on it. It's definitely worth it at that price for sure. For the length of time it took me, but played that, and then Steam Next Fest is this week, so I've been playing some demos. I have like 11 games I've downloaded. So.
Me too. I've gone pretty buck wild on it. Yeah, we should. I won't go like into everything, but yeah, we should hit a few of them though. Hit
Yeah,
a few
well,
of these.
I've only played 2 so far, which was last night. The Cosmic
Yeah.
Wheel Sisterhood, which I guess you could technically call it a point and click. It's just very story heavy based, but you're making your own like tarot cards and like you're predicting somebody's future in
witchy
the game.
vibes.
Yeah, it's very witchy vibes. I mean, you are a witch.
Mm.
And it was like a 2-hour demo too. It was very lengthy, and I was, there are some like trigger warnings with like heavy content, like talks about mental illness and some sexual things too. So just be mindful
Wow.
of that.
Oh,
yeah,
If
I like that you
you're-
say this warning, but it's like, okay, now people are interested.
hang on.
but
It's like-
witches.
This
Now my
iron
ears
song
are
over
perked
here.
Talking about witchy sex now. It sounds pretty good.
Like just be careful. Just be careful. But it's like, get out of the way.
They go.
Seinfeld.
Some of them go a little too deep in their descriptors.
Oh,
So yeah, just be mindful of that. If it's your cup of tea, then you're welcome.
all right.
There you go.
And then I played Venba, which was
Yeah.
a short 15-minute demo.
Too short.
Very
Yeah.
short. I wish it was longer. It felt like you just got into the game and then it's like, oh, thanks for playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Comes out soon at least. That one
Yeah.
I think comes out July 31st. So comes
Yeah.
out soon.
I wasn't
wait.
expecting a lot out of that one. That was kind of lower on my list, but I liked the cooking aspect of it. And I'm curious
Mhm.
to know where the story goes to. But yeah, definitely really short. I felt like I was just getting into it. So, but those are the only
Yeah.
2 I've played so far. I have like I said, 11 total, so like 9 more left to play.
Oh yeah. I've been going crazy on those Steam Next Fest demos. I've probably played like 6 or 7 of them. I won't hit on all of them, but there's 2 that I was not able to confirm if they're coming to Switch, but I hope they are. The first one is El Paso Elsewhere is amazing. And that's been my favorite demo so far that I've played. It is so cool. It is essentially Max Payne. Like old school, low poly, like PS2 looking graphics Max Payne, but you play as this dude who's like it's all like narrated just like Max Payne is. The writing is really good. It's funny, but he's going after like his vampire ex-girlfriend and like shooting all of like the, like the werewolves and stuff. It's so much fun. You can trigger the slow-mo at like any time, just like in Max Payne. So you're like dive in and you're shooting and you got your shotgun and it's super fun. It's really good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I didn't mention it. Those 2 that I mentioned earlier are coming to Switch. All the ones that I'm playing are for sure coming to Switch. So
Yeah. Well, that's helpful for the Nintendo podcast. Me, I'm just like, maybe it's coming to Switch. I don't know. I know El Paso Elsewhere is for sure coming to PC and Xbox, but hopefully Switch in the future. It could run on Switch. It's low poly. It could run. I did play Venba as well. I agree with you. Demo's too short, but I'm excited for that. And then I played the other one I want to shout out for you specifically, Sean, is this game called Stop Dead. And dude, it is so. But no, but I'm not saying like, because Sean, I would like you to stop dead.
That's how I heard it.
Not how I meant it. This game is it's neon white vibes. Like it is.
Let's go. Nice.
Super fast, super like fluid movement. The whole idea of it is like you can't stop or you die. Like you literally have to keep moving.
I love it.
And it is just like super like, and your character has these like telekinetic powers. So it's all about like moving through the level. You're just carving through these levels like a hot knife through butter, picking up random junk, throwing it at enemies to kill them and moving on. You know, it's so fun. It's really good. It's called Stop Dead. Y'all should play that.
Man.
Yeah.
Probably should I could bring up like trailers while we're talking about these games. Maybe next time. I'll think about it next time. By the way, thanks for doing the show without me last week. I appreciate that. Yeah. That was very helpful. Flew out right afterwards. Yeah. I also
true. Didn't you go to the you should talk about the like Nintendo store and stuff. Didn't you go to the Nintendo store?
Yeah, but I need to defend myself first, y'all. Okay. I need to bring up something. I was being attacked. Oh, sure, you own Spirit Fair. It's right here on the screen for those here who are watching. I'll read it out for people who are listening. Spirit Fair Farewell Edition owned. Okay, it should say Lockleth just got owned. Okay.
Owned.
So there, Lockleth.
What?
I don't even know it anymore. I do own it. Okay.
Owned.
So there. Yes, I went to the New York Nintendo store, met up with Mr. Joe After Work, twitch.tv/Joe After Work.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just an absolute specimen, like just amazing. And he's like, he messages me, and I'm there early because I don't want to miss him. You know, I don't want to leave him waiting or anything. Right. And I got nothing else better to do that day, so they're nice and early. I ran around Central Park, by the way. I did like a 10K, like around all of Central Park.
Look
that
at
was
you.
Lovely. Cool. It was very nice. And Joe After Work, if you haven't seen, like follow him on Twitter. You get these incredible, just like fitness shots. Holy cow.
Rippling muscles.
Just amazing. Yes. And where did I meet Joe After Work? I thought I was going to meet him at the Nintendo store at Rockefeller Plaza. But I met him at Five Guys across the street. He's having a burger. Snap. I'm like, you don't have burgers? There's no way. I don't believe this. But he does. He's a real person. And he's a lovely
just
man.
Like us.
He's just like us. He's just like the rest of us.
If you cut him, he bleeds, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. Definitely. But yeah, I went around and picked up a couple of shirts, got a red kind of like Nintendo Play Anywhere kind of shirt, and a Splatoon. This cool like little pattern. Nice little Splatoon shirt. And got the kids a couple Pokemans. Got a couple other people some Pokemans as well, but I'm not saying what those ones were. So
can't recall that mail order after tonight.
I know what they are. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, God,
no, I know.
Just the attack, just the straight aggro mode.
I should just like completely ruin it right here. But I got my kids a Whale Lord and a cute Pikachu wearing a Rowlet costume.
Oh,
so they were very happy with that. Yeah, just spent too much money over at the Nintendo store. Came home, spent too much money on the eShop, and I'm just like I'm out of
cry for help, really. Yeah, Sean just is like, please.
Retail therapy.
Yeah, so I think this might be live. I don't know if I've ever said it before. Coffee.com/Sean Capri. Like if you want to just send me bucks. I think that's a real website. Ko-fi. Yeah, whatever it's called. Yeah, I think you can throw some tips over there too. Or patreon.com/Carpool Gaming, of course.
Yeah.
To support my bad habits, apparently. Good God. Wow. I'll make content out of it anyways. But yeah, Nintendo New York, it's a cool store, and it's something we could do on this show at some point. Like, what else would we want out of that store? Because I could go on. Like, it's like, and I'm very fortunate. I've been there a few times, but it does seem like there's a lot of space that they could use better. There's a giant Link, like it's basically a huge amiibo. Like they reversed Honey, I Shrunk the Kids on it. and he's just right there. You
yeah.
can take pictures with it. and
Honey, I
everything.
grew the kids.
Honey, I grew up. Then link. So yeah, there's just a bunch of merch you can buy. Joe and I were sitting there looking at like the stack of games that you can buy. I'm like, why am I looking at this? Why would I need to buy these here? Like, I want to get things that are kind of exclusive.
Right.
But last time I was there, I got this cool hoodie, so I'm wearing that right now.
Look there.
Hoodie.
Very comfy. The zip up as well.
Love that.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
This is just me spending money this week, I guess, you guys. That's all.
I'm glad you had a good trip.
Had a good trip. Yep. Very good. Good to be home. I'm feeling like flying sucks. Like it's not good. I've always enjoyed it, and just recently, like my body can't handle it. I got a headache the whole time. Dude was like sleeping on me on the way back. I was actually like impressed with how long he could sleep on the plane. But yeah. Did
you like move him? Did you kind of give him a little
shoulder
nudge? Just let him go.
I'd have punched him. I'm sorry.
I was thinking about it. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just give you a little sneeze. Or maybe I'm enjoying the cuddle. Maybe that was part of it. I think it's kind of
cute. That's where I'm at. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of cute.
I'll take a cuddle where I can get it. Thank you, stranger on the airplane.
It's not that often.
A stranger? No.
Yeah, I don't
Personal space.
I don't mind. It's fine.
Yeah, no.
We could all use it from time to time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
I'm good.
I turned around. I was like, I'm Little Spoon. Dibs on Little Spoon.
Right.
Look, if this is going to happen.
If it's going to happen.
Stroke his hair to make him feel comfortable, says Awesome Dave in the chat.
Yeah, just kind of give him a little pat on the head there, you know. Now, if they start drooling on you, then it's a problem.
Yeah, then it's a problem. Yeah. But I easily could have ruined his day by, pretending like something was wrong on the plane. Just all of a sudden, just startle him awake. Yeah.
Oh, that's
not good karma. That's not. You don't want to put that out there. You don't want to. You want to get home safe. What are we talking about right now?
I don't know. I'm surprised I haven't stopped y'all yet.
What is happening?
Come through. Stop.
Yeah.
Halt. Put a screeching halt to this train. Well, I'm glad. Glad you had a good trip. Glad you got home safe.
I'm home.
And yeah, man. The only other thing I forgot to mention this last week on the show. I finally, after like a month, got my copy of We Love Katamari in. I've been playing a bunch of that.
Yeah.
Finally got that. But yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, it's an old game, but I really have just, like the sort of like no thoughts, head empty gaming has been like a total lifesaver for me this week. I just want a game where I can just like roll a ball around and just like pick up, cars and whatever and make the ball bigger. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And eventually I have a very big ball and it just rolls up the world. It's good.
That's how it works. Yep.
So that's pretty much it.
I'm so glad Lachlan is here tonight.
My eyes are shut again, audio listeners.
All right. Well, should we get into that there Nintendo Direct?
We have one more question that's not really related from Star. They asked, Animal Crossing games come out like every 7 years or so, and we're about halfway to the next game. So maybe a spin-off game could come our way. Wishful thinking. So if we had a spin-off AC game, what would you like it to be?
It's a Lachlan question if I ever heard it.
Well, I really haven't thought much about the spin-offs outside of like Happy Home Designer for the DS was its own separate thing. Happy Home Paradise, which they've never released a physical of that game. I actually didn't realize that. Somebody mentioned that in the Discord today. And I was like, oh yeah, they never did a physical release of that. It's only like digitally you can get it. Or it's through NSO, you can get it.
Right.
But I saw someone on Twitter earlier today there's been a lot of people like with wishful AC and H like takes on Twitter today. Like they know it's not going to happen. They even mentioned that.
I hate to
they're
break
like,
it to y'all.
Yeah, like they're not being like realistic. They're just like, if that could be anything, even though this is not going to happen tomorrow. Somebody mentioned like a Brewster like specific spinoff.
Coffee Talk, really... but with Brewster.
Yeah, Let's go. you get to like be an employee, which is something you've been able to do in Animal Crossing in some of the past games, but like have it its own thing, almost like what is it, Pokemon Cafe or Cafe Remix or something, kind of like a mixture of that and like Brewster. I think that would be kind of interesting. But that's the only. I'm just copying from people on the internet. I really don't have any special ideas of my own.
Original thoughts.
No.
I have something that doesn't make any sense, but I would love it, and I could totally see it happening. it's a little bit different. And instead of going off and doing your whole island thing, you go to a Tom Nook's IKEA. I don't know what Tom Nook's IKEA would be called, but you go to like just a giant store. You walk in the directions of the arrows, or you're kicked out, by the way. You don't go against the arrows, but it's just like all these little like rooms that are set up by other people, and you can have it like themed and stuff. I think that'd be really neat. Maybe I would build my own IKEA. I think that'd be kind of fun. Yeah, just like a little shopping trip.
A game about buying stuff.
Exactly. I know. Weird that I would say that. Weird that that's on my mind.
What a crazy concept. Totally left of center and escape from real life.
You gotta follow those arrows though, or you get kicked out.
I mean, it's either that or run Tom Nook's like laundromat. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Do you guys remember in the early days of New Horizons, they had that like Nookazon website? Do you remember that?
It's still a thing, and I think people still use it. I have a few villagers that I've gotten off of there.
It's very funny to me. I always thought that was funny. Just like shoehorning Nook into the Amazon. It's Nookazon now. It's very dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Chat gets where I'm coming from on this. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Where all the stuff comes from.
Where all the stuff comes from.
I
don't know, funny names.
I don't know if I have any like deeper thoughts on an Animal Crossing spinoff. I mean, I feel like everybody, like there is a subset of the Animal Crossing audience that would love like some sort of dating sim. I feel like there are people who would love that. It's not my vibe, but people want it, Sean. People want it.
No, they're animals.
You can Locklith, am I wrong?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh. I would play it. Listen, Flick the NPC.
Flick.
Yeah, that's his name. Mm-hmm.
I thought you were talking about like a Tinder app in the.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
Flick. Flick to the right.
Did you flick right on me?
Oh my! I never know what's the good one. Is flicking right good?
I don't know either.
I don't even know.
I don't know what it is.
I missed that.
And it's swipe too, but yeah.
I know, but his name wasn't Swipe. Okay, I had to go with Flick.
But yeah, I could see that.
Right?
I could see that. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Ryan knows.
I think people would like it. I think there are people who would be into that. Again, like, but I don't think Nintendo would ever do something like that.
No,
but there are people who would be into that.
It's too off-centered for them.
Yeah. And let's be a little weird. Let's be honest. Just be real. Just be real. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I think we don't have any other non-direct related questions, I don't think. And a lot of the questions we had, everybody's talking about the direct. I mean, the direct was, and you know, to be honest with you guys, and I mean, I've said it on this show, I am completely blown away that we have got a full 40-minute, not a mini, not a partner showcase, a big old 40-minute direct happening tomorrow. In June.
It's E3.
That's crazy to me. Like, I genuinely did not see it coming. I had no thought. I thought we were just going to coast on Zelda until September, baby. Like, let's just, there's no need. But here we are, man. And we're getting one tomorrow. There's a lot of like things percolating, a lot of things out there in the ether. And a lot of the questions we got this week were related to that. Basically things like Press of the Magnificent asked, like, what do you think the biggest announcement here will be? And we're going to get to all of this stuff for sure as we get into our predictions, but we should sort of set forth the ground rules for predictions.
Set the table.
Set the table a little bit for everybody to
put the knife on the right.
Get the arrangement. Yeah, put the wine out. You know, we're here at night. It's fine.
Salad bowl
time. Yeah, you know, make sure there's bread. There must be
tongs.
The tongs. Get the tongs out. Yeah. Don't call them. You call them tongs.
We call them tongs.
That tongs.
Let me see that tong. Okay. So y'all actually, Sean, when I was when I had the pleasure of being on the Xbox Drive for your predictions episode, you guys had you and Ryan had a really cool way of doing this that I liked a lot. And I was like, we should just do this for the Nintendo Drive. And essentially what it is, we've each brought 5 predictions with us tonight. Especially Sean.
Totally. Mine are already ready to go. Been Had him ready for a week, just anticipating this.
Just been waiting, just been locked and loaded.
Definitely.
We've got we've got our predictions here. We're gonna go through them one by one, and the other people on the panel will judge those predictions based on their likelihood. 1 being most likely, 10 being least likely, and if that thing comes to pass, that is how you will get points. Now, Sean, on the Xbox Drive, Ryan was very strict, I felt, with the rules. I felt like there was no, if you got, like, there's no half points, there's no nothing. If any element of, if there's even a hair out of line, you lose all points. Now, are we sticking with that with this? Or are we
definitely not. And more importantly, what you're actually bringing up is the true Ryan Turford. Everybody knows Ryan as this even keeled, very measured, doesn't really upset anyone, doesn't get him upset himself until prediction season comes around, and then just an absolute savage, that Ryan Turford. So you better watch out.
See the blood in his eyes.
If you guys think you've got that Ryan Turford figured out, you don't.
Yeah. Nope.
You don't. So just
runs a tight ship there in the chat. That's right.
No. So the idea, yes, I love the way that you explain it. There is lots of judging. There's no predictions are weighted the same. You can't just come in here and lob an easy one. Like there's going to be a Mario game at some point, or there's going to be like Nintendo Switch Online games added to the service. Like those are pretty basic. There's no specificity, so you get like 1 point in those cases. But if I said, something like Miyamoto is going to do a round trip to the moon, and when he gets there, he's going to announce the next Mario Galaxy game, and it's coming out December 22nd. Yeah, then that's kind of it's a fairly outlandish prediction, I would say.
That's one of his throwaway.
Might be a 10.
He has so many.
Right. You might say it's a 10. Yeah. And I can't remember if I mentioned this earlier or not, but since Ryan will be joining us tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, Ryan did provide predictions as well. So Ryan will be a part of this chat in spirit as well with predictions of his own that I've got in front of me that Ryan has delivered. So now, Sean, do you want to be keeper of the score? Do you want to be scorekeeper here?
I have a spreadsheet ready. Yes, I am ready to go. Absolutely.
Okay. I knew you would be. Okay. Yep. So how do we want to determine the turn order here? Do we want to, do a wheel?
I would say Lachlan first.
Okay.
Because we're gentlemen. Then you, because I don't have all mine ready, and I will use all the time I can get to.
Okay.
And people in the chat, if you want to drop some in the chat for me to steal, I'm good with it.
Just go ahead. We're not above it.
Definitely not above it.
Oh my God. So I'm first then, and we're going to go clockwise, as Ryan would say.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means. Yeah, no one is. And
especially for audio listeners. Like, that's really who I'm saying that for, is like for audio listeners, like for clockwise, like for what?
Like, I can't see anything. What are you
sounds
talking
go
about?
Clockwise? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we can go that route. So do you want me to do Ryan after you, Sean? Or should we do Ryan then you?
Ryan and then
maximum time.
Yeah, okay. Give me all the time possible.
All right. Start us off, Lachlan. What do we got?
Oh, I'm gonna start off with a potential softball, but not really. I'm gonna say that they're gonna announce Kirby as one of the new car racers in that old Mario Kart game.
Oh,
they're gonna announce it during the direct tomorrow. Specifically Kirby.
How is Kirby not in the game already?
I don't know.
I was just about to like double check this. Like, how is that possible?
It's time for Kirby to be in there. So that's my first one. My first first of many great predictions.
Where are you at with that, Sean? Because I feel like you find that much more likely than I do.
I feel like it is a given, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I'm low on this one, actually. I think because again, like how is Kirby not in this? And I also I could have 5 predictions on Mario Kart. Actually, I could fill up this whole thing on just predictions on Mario Kart.
You could.
I would have loved to hear you also say there's a Kirby level. Like I don't even know. That'd be super fun. And that's the other thing we can add to this. We can judge it, we can assign points, but like what else? We can
elaborate.
Yes. So
explore the space.
Explore the space, everybody. A Kirby level would actually be great, especially like a Epic Yarn or the one that's made out of licorice. I think whatever that one was.
The licorice yarn,
licorice Yoshi or Kirby. Rope. Yep. Yeah. Red rope licorice Kirby.
Kirby red.
I think this is likely. This is getting below. This is probably a 3 for me. Wow. Would like to see a little more specificity, more levels. And I think, Kirby's a given. Kirby's got to be there for sure. Man. What do you think, Seth?
You said it's not likely. What
I don't feel that way. Yeah, I don't feel that way at all. I mean, like, I think that, and this, I am bringing a little bit of my own personal biases into that, because like I am very anti like Super Smash Kart. Like I want it to be Mario Kart. I want Mario characters, right? So I think I'm bringing a little bit of that. In all honesty, like it probably isn't as surprising. But I'm gonna go a 6. I'm gonna give you a 6 on this one, because like my heart wanted to go like high, like 8, but I'm gonna remove a little bit of my personal bias and go 6. So
okay,
that's where I'll go with that.
All right,
good
one. Locked in. 9 points if you get it.
Lock it in. 9 points if you get it. That would be a strong.
It'd be a good get.
Okay.
Be a good get.
Be a good get. Be a good get. All right. I'm gonna come in with something. I got some pretty wild predictions here on my list, but I'm gonna go with something that is much like I did on the Xbox Drive, Sean. It didn't pay off for me there, and I doubt it will here. I'm gonna go with a studio that a lot of people haven't thought about in a while, and that studio's Good Feel, which is the company that made Kirby's Epic Yarn and does like those yarn, games. Good Feel's been working on, a lot of people have forgotten about this, but the last game they put out was, I think, Yoshi's Crafted World in 2019. It's time for a new game from them. And they have been working on, they even showed like concept art of it years ago, back in 2021. They're working on this like samurai game. We saw like a weird like octopus or something. We haven't seen anything from it since. I think it's here. The reveal of Good Feel's next game coming this year. We're doing it. It's this weird samurai thing with cutesy visuals, and it's coming this year. Good Feel's new game. Take it to the bank.
Lachlan, what do you think?
I don't even know what this is, so I just want to say 7.
Same.
Fair.
Same. I'll give it a 7 as well. We're making it up as we go.
Why not? I lost interest halfway through that explanation.
Fair.
I was trying to follow you, but I was
She's like,
what?
I don't even want this.
Also,
it's basically a new IP from the Kirby and Yoshi people. Is what I guess.
That's the only thing I followed.
I'd like to see it. I would like to hear it. We can go to me actually if you want, because I don't want, then you can go back and forth on talking for Ryan, because I don't know what Ryan has predicted here. This is going to be news for us, Seth. So I will jump in before Ryan, so he can't take mine. I believe that they're going to be announcing and shadow dropping new games into Game Boy on NSO plus expansion pack, and those games are going to be none other than Donkey Kong Land 1, 2, and 3. Give it to me now. Donkey Kong Land. Oh my gosh, those yellow cartridges. Oh, the nostalgia. Oh, I feel it in my brain, in my veins.
I feel it in my jellies.
Yes. Give me that
jellies.
there, Donkey Kong Land. Holy cow.
That'd be good. I'm gonna give you a 5 for this. Right down the middle of the pack for this. I could see it. But but I don't know, man. There's a part of me that feels like we won't get any like NSO games here. There's a part of me that feels like there just might not be any new NSO game, because we just got didn't we just get an announcement?
We just got Fire Emblem on Game Boy Advance. This reminds me, Seth, I wanted to start with this before, because I am very underprepared on this whole Direct thing. Sure. Nintendo tweeted in the middle of the night, Lara Croft in the Temple of Osiris or something like this coming to Switch. I'm like, there is no way we're getting a direct. They're just putting out these announcements. That would be a great thing, I think, for a showcase or a mini direct or partner direct, especially. So that alone, I think, has me unreasonably hyped for this. You know, like I think because we've been seeing reasons that we wouldn't get a direct at all. So like, what else do they have for us?
That's what I'm saying. And the fact that it's not a mini, it's like a big
it's direct,
a direct, and we have no clue. We have less of an idea than maybe ever of what could actually be in there. And so as a result, yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm so excited.
I love it. Okay, so 5 from Seth for my Donkey Kong Land. 1, 2, and 3. Getting all 3 of them.
I'm gonna give you an 8. Sean.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's happening.
Thank you.
My dude. It's not happening.
It's okay.
All right. Well, should we go? So Ryan's first one here. Ryan's first one here is Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remastered are announced. Metroid Prime 2 is a shadow drop. Metroid Prime 3 is coming on August 25th. Physical versions will launch later.
Okay.
What?
This is a multi-layered prediction.
So much. I've got like this spreadsheet, like single line kind of. Okay, so Metroid Prime is what we're talking about here.
2 and 3 remastered.
Yeah,
2 is coming out. 2 is a shadow drop. 3 is coming on August 25th, and then physicals come later.
Okay, so same thing as the first one.
Let me bring up a point. So there's 3 of us that are going to give Ryan points, and we're only giving each other 2 different points.
That's a good point.
So I think we should take turns on who gets Ryan points.
That's a good point.
Nice one.
Yeah, we don't want to throw all these points at Ryan and somehow something happens. So he has like negative 300.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's do well, I guess we can just go in counterclockwise, like who doesn't get to vote for Ryan, whatever that means. So I guess Sean and I will rate Ryan first.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. All right. So for the for the dates, the specificity of it, I'm going pretty high on it. I'm gonna go like an 8. You know? Yeah.
And I'm going to go with an 8 on this as well. Like, I don't remember a time that Nintendo has ever done anything like this before, where they just give you everything all in one year as far as like remakes or remasters go. And I think about Zelda, really. Like, why wouldn't they do this with Zelda, where you just get loaded up with Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess and Wind Waker and all the rest? Like, why would they do that with Metroid? I don't know. I don't think that they're gonna. I think this is unlikely, and I also think it's number 1 on Ryan's list because he really likes Metroid. So I appreciate this is a heartfelt prediction. So is mine, Donkey Kong Land. Like that's what I want to see. So no shots against it, but unlikely. So 8 points each. 8 plus 8 is 16 according to my Google Doc.
Oh, yeah, good maths.
Yes,
good maths all around.
Good maths.
You're up.
Go lock that.
Good math.
Okay. So something we haven't heard of or from for a while, but we know is coming. Fantasy Life I.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to show that yet again. Maybe they'll show a little bit more, but I think they're also going to finally announce a date. And my time frame, I think, would be November of this year. It's supposed to come out this year. We've never gotten any dates. We haven't really seen anything since last year, I think, on it. So I'm thinking November for Fantasy Life I. Repeating it so Sean can write it down.
I've got it. I'm just looking it up now at this point. Like, what is this?
That's a level 5 game. It's like the girl who steals time or whatever it's called, right?
It used to be on DS, and I see it all the time at like this local place, but it's like so like Fantasy Life, the original is like so expensive. Because they know it's coming, like the eye. Right. So it's coming.
The eye is coming.
Yep.
Yeah. I think this is really likely, actually. I could really see this. It's one of those things where like I could see it being here, but I could also see it being like just, like something you wake up on Twitter and see one day versus being at the direct. I'm gonna give it a 3. I think it's pretty safe. I think it's pretty likely. That's where I'm gonna go with it.
I didn't even know what this was, so I'm giving you 8 points. This is a surprise to me.
News to me.
News to me.
11,
Same thing.
11 points.
So yes, 11 for Fantasy Life I, November 2023. You get, of course, degrees of difficulty points there.
Yeah.
November 2023. Yeah. We need more November stuff. We need November it's just like it's just wide open, waiting for something.
September stacked. Yeah. October would be weird. I feel like a nice cozy that type of game in the fall would be nice.
Yep.
I have thoughts on. I'm not going to predict it, but I have some. There have been a lot of rumblings about Mario, and I think that might be your November
rumblies and the tumblies.
Little rumblies out there about that Mario. But I purposefully left that off my predictions because I didn't want to stack the deck at all.
Yeah. I also do not. And that's maybe why I'm struggling with predictions. There's just so you know, no Donkey Kong, no Mario Kart. And the other thing that I wanted to bring up while I tee you up for your next prediction, Seth, I almost wanted to see if you guys wanted to review our predictions from 2020, at the beginning of the year, right?
Oh, yeah.
We did predictions at the beginning of the year, and I have a drink hand delivered. Thank you so much. Live on the air
delivery.
There's that buddy saved right back to you.
Yep. Only $1 all summer. It's got a song and everything.
You're happy now.
So yeah, I feel like I'm coming into this predictions feeling like I've predicted a lot of things for many years, and it has not come to pass. So I got to take a different angle. And if I just give up on those old predictions that I wanted and still want to this day, maybe that's when they come to fruition.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I like that. Okay, I'm debating on where I want to go next.
Okay, well,
depending on where I want to go next, Sean. Okay. I'm gonna go with.
Well, hurry up.
Here's where
chop, chop.
I can't see makes a good point in the chat. That Vampire
Survivor Shadow Drop would be amazing.
That's a great call.
That's a great one. Absolutely. That's a tough one to score, I gotta say. Because they very likely, but excited points. You get excited points from that one. Just give them a 10 on that one. Absolutely.
That'd be great.
Oh, my
all
gosh.
Right. I'm gonna go with this is something I've been screaming for a long time. Kid Icarus Uprising on Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Kid Icarus Uprising. We see it. It's here. It's coming this year. It is coming. I think they're gonna say a vague winter 2023. I think it's gonna be a December kind of game. I don't think they're gonna market it as a big October November thing. I think they're gonna look at this similarly to how they looked at Advance Wars, where Advance Wars is kind of a B grade sort of release. You put it out there, it's $40 probably. It's prettier, but it's on Switch now. It's a good get for the fans. It would make me happy. It would instantly be one of the best games on the system.
Wow.
So yeah, that's my favorite 3DS game, bar none. So that would make me that you would see me freak out. You might need to check
Agnew too. Drew Agnew as well.
You might need to check on Drew and I if that gets announced tomorrow. Just a health and wellness check.
Lachlan, what do you think on this? Kid Icarus Winter 2023. Soundbite it. I need a soundbite of that. I need every time I get a message on Discord. When did Harrison Ford get here?
It's one of those sounds I didn't know what I was going to answer with, and I was maybe by the end of the soundbite I will know what to say. But it's like that Michael Scott quote. Sometimes I start a sentence and I don't know where it's going. That type of thing. So I'm gonna give that a 4.
I think I'm safe on that one, eh?
4. I'm going 8. Who's asking for a Kid Icarus?
I keep going high. I wanna mix it up. Miss it up. Jesus Christ.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm going 8. I'm going 8. Lock Blast says 4. I'm going 8. I think this would actually come out of nowhere. Truly. So good for you. Oh, you know what? I'm taking. I've heard you predict this once before. Actually.
I have predicted it before.
We're taking it down. And actually, Ryan, this is where Ryan really was. His savagery would come in. What do you? Yeah. I think I predicted Final Fantasy VII Remake was coming into Xbox, and he's no, one time you've done it already. 1 point.
But in the same breath, Ryan was bringing in predictions that he made in the RPG cave, and it was Kangaroo Court.
I know. Glass houses and whatnot. I'm giving you 6. You get 10 points. 4 from Lockliff. 6 from
Down
me.
to a 6. Okay. All
yeah,
right.
2 points. 2-point penalty. It's like
Okay.
you dropped your ball in the water. It's
Okay.
a golf thing.
I'll take it.
All right.
All right.
This is my turn.
Your turn.
I almost want to bring. I think I'm going to do. I'm a little bit out of order on mine, but I'm being aware that Ryan is right behind me.
Yes.
And I have a feeling this, of all the ones I have predicted or written down so far, this is one that Ryan could have on his. And I think Final Fantasy Tactics Remake shows up at the Direct. And personally, I would freak out. Final Fantasy Tactics is such a great game. It actually makes 0 sense to show up at a Nintendo Direct because it was on PlayStation originally.
It was on GBA as well.
I mean, but yeah, like in kind of the same way of, Chrono Cross went over to play. Like it's Chrono Trigger's a Super Nintendo game. So, But anyways, Final Fantasy Tactics Remake is showing up here. And I think that's all I'm going to give you. That's it. That's my prediction.
Okay.
Ryan, I did have that one. Yes.
It was on Ryan's list. It was
okay.
indeed.
Well, there you go. That should be bonus points.
I might give you some bonus points for that. The only reason that I think that it might not be here is I think that this could be like a Tokyo Game Show announcement. Like it could be like one of those things. So I'm gonna score you fairly high. I don't think I'm gonna go up to an 8, but I think I'll give you a 7.
I'll give you a 7
for that.
I'll take a 7.
Yeah. Where you at, Lachlan?
I was gonna say 8. No, I'm listening. I'm also browsing the Googles for additional
Googling
the next prediction.
Not my next one. I'm just, I don't know what Ryan's gonna say.
I like having Ryan as this like shadow counsel in like, the back, like this sort of you never know who's gonna come in and strike.
What do you got?
Oh, I said 8.
What do you?
Did you say? Oh, I thought you said you were going to say 8. Okay, so 15 points, little man. Right. I like it. Final Fantasy Tactics. That would be cool. Now, exploring the space on this, not part of the prediction. Okay. Trying to figure out in my head if I am envisioning this as a like Octopath Traveler, Triangle Strategy, HD 2D kind of remake. And honestly, I don't even know if I want that. Like there's something about the geometric kind of stages that I don't know how that would work. Like that's not typically how we see these 2D HD remakes. So maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about what it would look like. What's going to make people upset if it looks a certain way. People are very particular about these sorts of things. So shout out to Final Fantasy Tactics. Very cool game.
I liked that game a lot. I played it on GBA. Like I played Tactics Advance and I loved it actually.
Nice.
It was like one of my favorite GBA games back in the day.
Dude, what if that came to NSO?
It'd be sick. That'd
be amazing.
With that. Yeah, I'd be thrilled with that.
That does not count though, I guess.
Does not count.
What if they do both? Would they kind of like do one?
Maybe.
Kind of get you all like Final Fantasy Tactics Remake or Final Fantasy Tactics is coming to NSO. And then get people like,
do the old Jeff Keighley.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. DoorDash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, nice. All right.
Like
Stole that one from you, Turford.
Let's get. Yeah, you did get that. You swooped in. Now that was not Ryan's second. It was his third prediction.
All right.
However, Ryan's second prediction is, and brace yourselves for this. This is a big one.
Okay.
Metroid Prime 4 reemerges, gets a full gameplay trailer coming on February 16th, 2024. But that's not all. A special edition will be announced either during the Direct or shortly after.
Amazing.
This is a bold one.
Amazing.
Sean and I was about to say, Sean and I are scoring this one.
Yes.
You go ahead, Lachlan. What do you think about this?
Giving that a 9.
I mean,
is it likely? I don't think so. Like it's very specific.
Exact date.
Yeah, he has added degrees of difficulty. This is a triple axle followed by a double lux.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Could have just been like Metroid Prime 4 shows up at all. Could have been a high number.
Well, and that's what I'm trying to wrestle with here because yes, lots of detail added. Metroid Prime has been gone for so long. I think I just saw somebody post it was officially announced or revealed like 6 years ago.
Yeah,
just recently. Like it's up there with Hatch Tales, like with Chicken Wiggle, man. Like where are these games? What's going on?
Bring it up.
And at some point, this is going to happen. At some point, Metroid Prime 4 will happen. It does make a lot of sense. Like I actually think this one makes more sense than Prime 2 and 3 remasters. Like I don't, but is the idea sort of like what Konami is doing with Metal Gear Solid, where they're going to they're just going to remake all the other games before they make a new one. Trophy Room's in the chat just as Metroid Prime is being brought up. Of course. You say 9. I'm going to go a little bit less, but not a whole lot. I'll say 7. Because I think Ryan has predicted this in the past. We all expect Metroid Prime to show up at some point.
No, Ryan says he's never predicted Metroid Prime 4 at a direct.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I guess that would make sense. He's just not on a Nintendo show.
Well, that's true.
Still.
Yeah.
But still. I've already typed in the number. 16 points. There's no going back.
All right.
Whatever these points mean anyways. Yeah. All right.
Is it my turn again?
Okay. Your turn, Lockleth.
Yeah, yes.
Round 3.
Okay. So, another game that we don't have an announcement date for, I'm saying it's going to be a date announcement for October. Gunbrella.
Oh, a little Gunbrella up in here, huh? Okay.
Liking these like fall dates for some reason. So October Gunbrella.
You're just vaguely October.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I don't like doing specific days.
You're not going to go the February 26, 2024 with the special edition
at 7 a.m. Pacific.
Jesus.
Oh man,
Thursday.
I don't know. Like Gunbrella would be cool. I think that's like an indie world.
That's the only thing I wanted to hold off, but I was like, it's on my list.
Yeah. I think that is I think that's an indie world sort of thing. I don't know if that's a big enough deal to be in a general direct. So I'm gonna give you 8 on that. I'm gonna go pretty high on that. Yeah.
Okay, so I've been doing this style of predictions in a little while, so my rules kind of morph as time goes along here, Seth.
Okay.
Right. I'm leaning into the more the word like you judging the prediction.
Yes.
I'm judging this prediction and giving it low scores on the the hype factor.
Oh, I see.
A little bit here. So I think
didn't bring the hype.
I think this is getting a lock blah kind of score. I'm giving you 2 points on this one. Like if it shows up, okay. Next.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, next.
Like what? Now it's like
celebration of what?
He's celebrating.
You get 10 points. Look, but here's the deal. And we all know this because we've done predictions and everybody's been doing predictions for so long. If anybody gets even a hair of any one of these correct, you win.
Yeah.
Right. Like basically statistically speaking, what we're doing here, this whole predictions exercise and any predictions that you ever listen to anywhere, unless their uncle actually does work at Nintendo, we're outlining what you're not going to see.
Right. Pretty much.
Statistically speaking, this is what we're not going to get at the showcase. That's just the way these things work. But that's okay. We do it anyways, and half the time we don't go back to see who won because, like, who cares?
Who really cares?
We're gonna be talking about what we actually saw tomorrow night. So who cares?
Who really cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yon32 in the chat says history would dictate Lockleth is likely to win. Which is true.
That's true.
It's true.
History as in the one time.
I think Kirby.
Kirby,
you're gonna get Kirby in there.
Still history. Okay. All right. So am I up next?
Yeah. Why haven't you looked at your fantasy critic? Like go reference your fantasy critic.
I didn't do that this time. So
I know that's what helped you last time. That's what helped you.
That did help you last time. Yeah.
Space Marines showing up, Warframe, Transformers, like they all showed up.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a little. Shout outs to Pat, who was talking about this in the Discord earlier. It was already on my list, and I'm gonna go for it here. Wario Land is here. Now,
yes.
I'm not gonna get like. I gotta be a little careful here because I think this could be a brand new Wario Land. I think it could just as easily be a remake of an old one. If it is a remake of an old one, it's probably Shake It on the Wii. Which hilarious that a game called Shake It was on the Wii. That was pretty funny.
It was a Wario Land?
Wario Land Shake It. Yeah, I got on the shelf behind me. Great game. Although honestly, we need to get, I feel like it's time. We need to get any kind of Wario Land anything. I would just be happy with Wario Land in general.
Okay.
Like, please, 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 some kind of Wario Land something will be here. For the love of God.
Okay. I'm jumping in first, Lockleth, with because it's so big, you're getting 4 points tops. But I do think Wario showing up would be kind of out of nowhere. Because here's the thing. It could also show up Wario Land 1, Wario Land 2 on NSO. The Game Boy games could show up.
Okay. Could I weasel out an extra point or two if I say not NSO? Like not...
Yes, you can get... Yeah, I'll give you 2 bonus points there.
All right.
And I cannot wait for that to actually show up. Because now that you've specified that's what's not going to be here, that's the only Wario Land that's going to show up.
And I'm manifesting it, actually. So
I hope you are. I love those games. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Wario Land 4, so good. Anyway. Yeah.
Lockleth.
I'm going to give you a 5.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let me just add here the note, not NSO.
Not NSO.
It is absolutely all caps.
Absolutely not NSO. It's either going to be a like remake or remaster of an old one or a brand new one, but not NSO.
Definitely.
All
right. Before Ryan Turfer gets on in here with this prediction that I'm sure, actually all of you, I can't believe this hasn't come up a little bit more. Here comes my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe prediction. Okay, get ready for this. And I might be even like wrong right off the start here. Okay. Wave 5 Shadow Drops. We're playing new Mario Kart tracks tomorrow night. Count on it. Okay. The tracks are going to include, I'm just going to name one. We're going to get 8, but I'm going to name one. Bowser's Castle from Super Mario Kart. We're going to get a reimagining of Bowser, one of the Bowser's castles. I think there's 3. I think that would be great. And the new characters are the movie versions of Mario, Luigi, Peach, Donkey Kong, and Bowser. There's 5 spots.
Oh my God. Okay.
Those are the characters we're getting. They're going to look real weird in there. And you know what? What the hell? Let's throw in another track. We're going to get some sort of track based on the movie. What the hell? Who cares?
All right. Okay.
Yep. I mean, let me just add that to my own prediction here. Yep. Movie track and Bowser's Castle.
Sean, for this one, you get a 10.
Yes, I did it. Yes.
You get a 10, Sean, for that one.
Yes.
Ain't no way. I mean, look, I would actually be okay with it. I'd actually be super jazzed about that, but ain't no way. It's not going to happen. I don't know. Where are you at, Lockleth?
A 9.
What?
Okay.
Just because I knew it would hurt.
What's keeping it from a 10? Yeah.
I don't know. The whole specifics of how many spots are left.
I will be so
the only character I'm really missing is Toad. Movie Toad. There's not enough space for Movie Toad in there too.
That's true.
If Paullin doesn't get added to this game, I'm gonna freak out. You will never see a grown man be so upset.
Can you imagine like Chris Pratt in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
Wahoo!
Let's go.
It's just recycled voice lines, just literally from the movie, like
with the music still playing over top and everything,
with the actual clips. Yeah, little bits of "Take on Me" you can barely make out in the background.
It's like one of those dolls. You hit like the button on the hand. It just like plays a clip from the movie.
That'd be amazing. I would that would be my main.
Yeah. Okay. So now that I say this, I don't know if this is what I actually want. I just thought it was interesting that there's 5 spots. Birdo was the last character, and it would be such a weird jump to go like fill up the last 5 as a collection. I actually think Kirby's way more likely, but who cares?
We're having fun.
We're
playing around.
Poor Movie Toad.
Poor Movie Toad. All right. So
not even the characters, just the actors show up. Charlie Day's in Mario Kart.
Michael Key, Charlie Day, yeah.
Jack Black.
Jack Black's in there.
Jack Black as Nacho Libre.
That would be legit, though.
All right.
It's the best.
That's my Mario Kart.
That's Ryan's.
Ryan's next prediction, now that Final Fantasy Tactics is off the board. Ryan's next prediction is Sega announces a brand new Shining Force strategy RPG coming in early 2024. Or Sean's out on this one. It's me and you, Lockleth.
What?
What is Shining Force?
Why shiny?
I mean, this would be cool. I think I might give Ryan an 8 on this one.
But like, what is it though?
It's an old kind of like, I don't want to say obscure, but it's a sort of like old RPG series that Sega made. That's on Sega Genesis, as Ryan points out in the chat. That we've not seen a new one in a long time. I don't know if there's been any rumblings or anything, not that I'm aware of. I think this is one of those this would make Ryan happy predictions. But which I do appreciate.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because like I don't think that's happening. It sounds odd.
I don't.
Sorry, Ryan.
That's happening.
That's not happening. That's weird.
Right.
Wait a second. I'm not weighing in on this. Shining Force strategy RPG is a 9, and also so is a 9. Shadow Drop Mario Kart Wave 5, Bowser's Castle, Super Nintendo movie characters.
Listen, your
scale is broken.
Not your monkeys, not your thing. So these are my points.
Comment on it. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I just wanted to call it out. All right.
I was curious where the "not your monkeys" sentence was going, but again,
not your monkeys, not your circus.
Yeah.
So these are my points I'm giving out.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. I see how it is.
All right.
So 9 from Lachlan and Seth. What did you say?
I gave it an 8.
I gave it an 8.
Okay. Wow.
Seth said an 8. Like, what does it matter?
Yeah.
We're here to have fun, I thought. Jesus Christ.
I just call it.
Throw the fun out the window. Let's get real serious.
All right. Round 4. Back up to the top. What you got, Lockleth?
So I know everyone is super excited to hear about this because everyone was chatting about it. Tears of the Kingdom DLC, but I'm going into specifics. The Guardians are coming back.
Like the old ones?
Yes, from Breath of the Wild. They're going to talk about like what happened to them, but I think they're there. I think that's why they haven't mentioned them. I think they're hidden under the surface. They're in a spot we can't get to. They're behind that paywall, so we're just waiting for them.
Yeah. They're hanging out behind the paywall. It's me, Rivali, behind the paywall.
Yes. They're ready to torment me once again.
Do you have a date or anything in mind, or is this just a vague? Okay,
yeah,
all right,
just that.
so we're hinging it upon the
Guardians.
Yeah, I mean it's the Guardians specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna give you pretty high points for this one. I think I'm gonna go a 7 on this one. I'm gonna go with 7.
Sean is judging you, but yes.
I am judging you, and I'm adjusting my score accordingly.
Okay. All right.
I'm going with a 2 on this one. I think Tears DLC. I'm not a hater. Tears DLC is a guarantee. Like it is absolutely going to be there.
But
get
the content,
one bonus.
Though.
Yeah, but I was specifics. Like, do I get half of the points if it's partly right? Like, that's not the whole point of this, right?
If Seth didn't go all the way to 7, like I think we could have met in the middle, maybe somewhere around 4. You would have rounded out to like 8 points or something like that. Like that's kind of how that's also kind of how I'm looking at this. Like, what's the total score?
I don't understand the point system anymore.
They got lost somewhere along the way.
Got lost in the sauce. This is no more fun.
Yeah.
I actually like the idea though. I think that'd be cool to tie it back. I think another way to like, man, what if they do some sort of like DLC and it links it to some other game? If it links it to another game.
Oh snap!
Oh my goodness gracious!
You just did like a Family Guy that where Lois got on stage and just said like a buzzword and everybody cheered. Like you're just like link to another game. Yeah.
So how many points do I have for this?
That was a 9. You got 9 points for Tears DLC, which is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Tears DLC is coming.
What is fun? Exactly, McBeal. What is fun?
What is this? What is this? All right, Seth.
All right, I'm
up.
What
do you got? Yep.
Okay. We're gonna get a little. I don't know how crazy this is. You guys will tell me. Astral Chain 2 is revealed. It is coming this September. Astral Chain 2 from Platinum Games. The first one was a sleeper hit early in the Switch's life. I really love that game, and I would be thrilled to see another Astral Chain. That's where
I like
that's
it.
where I'm going.
I like it, and it can be added to the growing number of action detective, police detective kind of games mounting on the Switch. This would be cool.
Let's do it.
I don't know what Platinum is doing these days. What are they doing over there?
Well, they put out Bayonetta 3 last year, right? But Platinum is a studio. They've ballooned. Like there are a ton of different like side studios at Platinum now, which is what made the first Astral Chain. That was not Kamiya or anything like that. So I think they have got a studio that's been churning away at Astral Chain 2, and I think it's coming like very soon. I think they're ready to reveal it, and it's going to be like September, like late September. I'll put a date on it if you want. I
like it. No, I think it's well, you can if you want to. I'm already giving you an 8. I think this would be cool.
I'll take
it. And I especially because I'm trying to think about how this would have been revealed the first time. But that's very soon is really what I'm getting around to. It's like we don't know it exists. Now we know it exists, and it's coming September. Which is also a crazy month. So
crazy month, stacked month, but not a stacked month for Nintendo. That's another thing that I try to keep in mind here is like Nintendo, there's like nothing beyond Pikmin that we know about really, So
Yep. All right, 8 from me, and how many from Lachlan?
7.
15. 8 plus 7. That's a good one.
15.
Okay. Astral Chain 2. And Donnie Reese getting very excited about this as you're chatting.
Oh, I love me an Astral Chain 2, Sean.
Yep.
I thought you were going to say, I love me a Donnie Reese.
Love me a Donnie Reese.
I do love me a Donnie Reese, too.
Love. Yep. Check out the Nintendo Shack. All right. Is it my turn this time?
Yeah.
My turn?
Yep, your turn.
Mine has nothing to do with games. Okay. This next prediction has absolutely nothing to do with the game announcement. But it's what I want to see out of the presentation. Okay. I don't want this to be voice like this person saying like, you're really excited about this next game we're about to show you. Like, I don't want that. I want to feel something. Okay.
Right.
I think that there's, and I struggle with, cause like it's impossible to predict the theme, but there will be some sort of theme. Like it'll be a return to the good old days of Robot Chicken or the Muppets or whatever else, like something. There's going to be some life to this is what I'm saying. And as an example, Bill Trinan will be back. Bill Trinan will appear on the show, on the direct tomorrow, maybe translating Miyamoto. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe he's eating donuts. Who cares?
Oh, please.
But let's bring some of these people back. Let's get some character. Let's get some personality back into the presentation. That's my prediction.
I want nothing more than for you to be right about this, but I think it's so unlikely.
I agree.
Yeah, I think I got to give you an 8. I think I got to give you an 8. Yeah, but I want it to be real.
To introduce the whole thing. Bowser's like right there. I'm Doug Bowser. Isn't that weird?
Just that. Isn't that weird? Like just a little something. Yeah, give me something, man. Come, your name's Bowser, for crying out loud.
What if him and Jack Black are there right at the start? That'd be cool. What if Jack Black is there to introduce this whole thing? What if the whole thing is hosted by the cast of the Mario Bros. Movie coming to theaters 4 months ago?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, 8 from Seth. Chad, I still need one more prediction, by the way. So
Yon 32 just gave you one in there. There you go.
We were talking about ARMS has been predicted many times. Donkey Kong, Mario Galaxy 3, Odyssey 2. Like these are things we've talked about many, many times. So maybe I'll get Tamagotchi or something like that.
I'm distracted by the photo of Bill Trinan eating a donut.
That was so good. One of the
did you rank this one? Did you give points?
No. I've been distracted by this poor.
Take your time. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do over there.
VP of all things. Let me think. What did you say? 8?
Yeah, I gave it an 8.
I'm going to do what Sean's been doing to me all evening. I give it a 2.
Damn.
I give it a 2.
I give it a 2. I was going to give it a 9, but no, I gotta make it
Gotta
balance
stir
out.
the pot.
You get 10 total.
Chat and people listening on audio feeds around the world, just jump into that Discord. Let me know what you think of what's going on here tonight. You let me know. We'll let the audience decide. All right.
Listen, you
What
started
did,
it.
polls.
What did Ryan say?
Oh yeah. Let me pull that back up.
Oh yeah, that Ryan.
That guy.
There's okay. This is again a very Ryan prediction. I'd be surprised if anybody here knows what these even are. Lunar Silver Star Harmony
Good God.
and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue are getting HD remasters like the Grandia 1 and 2 HD remasters. They're coming fall 2023.
Just wanted to let you know that what I typed into the spreadsheet was Lunar Games HD Remastered Fall 2023.
Yep.
I think that's good enough.
That's good.
I
Yeah,
think
you got
that's
it.
good
You
enough.
nailed it.
Okay. You know what? 10. Who cares? Give him a 10. What are those games?
Throw it out there.
Wait,
Oh,
am I
yeah, it's me
picking
and you this
one?
time?
Is it
No,
me
it's
and
me
you?
and
Yeah,
you this time.
that's you all.
Yeah.
I wasn't even listening because I knew it wasn't me.
Yarden,
Yeah.
I don't know what
I'm
those
with
words
Yarden.
mean.
I'm with Yarden. I don't know what those words mean. You know what? You get double 10s, Ryan. Double 10s. Double them up.
I'm dying over here. The chat lighting
The
up.
chat has
this.
no idea.
What
just
are you
put-
on about?
We just put words in a random word generator and
Oh
went
my
to town,
gosh. Yes. Oh
Okay.
man.
Double 10s for Ryan. Final round.
Yes, is this
Final
our last
Yep.
one?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna throw out one that I'm surprised hasn't been said already. Hollow Knight Silk Song
There it is.
releasing December 20th midnight release. Like they did Tears of the
Whoa.
Kingdom on a Wednesday night, they're gonna do the same right before Christmas.
Whoa.
They want you to dish out that movie. They want to create chaos because people are excited about this game.
What date did you say? December what?
20th.
20th. Okay. Okay.
That's a great prediction. I love this.
I like it. I like it. And I hate it. I
guess
need that game to
technically-
not come out this year.
I guess
need that-
technically it's the 21st because it's midnight of the 20th, but you know what I mean.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if I do.
Listen,
Look at her.
time, clockwise and time,
Clockwise.
Sean. Come on.
Oh my
All right,
goodness.
Seth, where are you at with this, man?
Well-
Hollow Knight Silk Song, first or originally revealed at a Nintendo Direct.
It was. It
Mhm.
was. Like I think it is coming this year, and I hope it is because I have it in multiple fantasy leagues myself. I don't December. I could even see December, but the date though, I'm not like December 20th. I think is such a strange date.
I like it. My best
I
friend's
like
birthday is
it.
on the 20th of December.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That'd be a good birthday. I think
Happy
that's
birthday,
why they'll
Matt.
do it. They'll drop it for Matt's birthday
For Matt.
specifically.
Matt.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna go pretty high on it. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm going 8. I'm going 8. This game is not coming out this year. And I also think here's the main reason why I think this is unlikely. Because recently the developers were like, we don't know the exact date. We'll tell you when we have an idea. And I have this weird feeling that when they do finally figure out what that date is, it's going to be very close. Like it's going to be close to
I
the
think so,
announcement.
too.
It like the direct we're talking about is at the end of June. I think between June and 6 months, I don't think they have it like done yet. I don't think they've got that date locked down yet. If it is December, so that's why I think it's a little bit unlikely. Also, I can't have this work out because Babbitt has it in the fantasy against the Xbox Drive. So
fair.
yeah, a little bit of bias there, but nice prediction. And a lot of people are waiting on this game. Very, very anticipated, this Hollow Knight game.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm with my final prediction. I have a few things that I could have went with here, and they're all pretty crazy. They're all honestly probably like high. I'm gonna go with the least crazy one I think I have here. Something that I think has at least a little bit of a shot. I keep predicting it all the time. I've said it probably here
3.
before. I've for sure said it. Yeah, I mean, that might dock points. I don't care.
2.
I'm just trying to manifest something here.
I don't want to hear it. I just 3, 2.
We're giving points
Go ahead.
first.
Go ahead. Yeah.
We reversed the whole thing. We're just giving
I don't care.
points first. Yeah.
Detective Pikachu.
Oh, do
Um,
it. Yes.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Detective Pikachu 2 is coming early next year, but the first game is on Switch and available right now.
Right
Shadow
now.
Drop.
Wow.
Right meow.
Right now. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting available meow in the notes.
Available meow.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
3.
Damn.
Listen,
I'll give it a 9 then. I'll give it a 9.
Okay.
Because here's the
I
thing.
appreciate that.
Is that the type of thing that you'd see at a direct, or would that be like a Pokemon showcase thingy?
that's true.
I could see, I thought about that. I think that like Pokemon is going to do their own showcase, I think, later, that I think is going to be dedicated to like the Scarlet and Violet DLC they have coming. So I think they put this in the direct. So I don't know. We'll see. That's where my head's at.
I really want that to happen because, like,
I have been waiting. They announced that they were doing that in like 2018 or something.
Yeah.
Like it is. I have every Pokemon Presents. I'm like, please.
I never even played the first one on the DS. I played the demo.
So good. It's so good. I love that game. So yeah, I'm thinking with my heart.
All right.
Aren't we all?
Can you let Ryan go next?
Sure.
That's up the
I got
order
Ryan
already.
next.
That's the last one. I don't know what I don't know. I'm
Okay.
gonna be making it up here on the spot.
All right. So
I even have
Ryan's.
2 extras, but they're.
I have several extras. Mine are very crazy. All right, we'll do Ryan's last one here. All right. Yeah. Ryan's final one. We get an update to NSO today that brings fan favorite games to the service, including Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong 94, and Super Mario RPG on SNES. Also, Sega CD is announced for NSO, but it's not available until later this year.
I love that. Actually, this is
strong
a 12. This is like 12. This is 15.
I'm out of this one. This is you and Sean Lockleith.
What was the second game? Diddy Kong Racing. I got Diddy Kong and Super Mario RPG.
Racing. It was Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong 94, so the Game Boy one, and then Mario RPG.
And Super Mario RPG. That's like the definition of a 10. I think that's an 11. Actually, I think this is absolutely a crazy prediction, and I love it.
I'm not giving points here. I'm out of this one, but I do want to just say a little bit, just so that you guys kind of know, there are some Mario RPG rumors floating around.
There's always our Mario RPG rumors going on.
I'm just throwing it out there.
That would be crazy. I would actually lose my mind.
Don't all of them have to drop for him to get the points?
Well, if Ryan was running the show, I'd give partial points. We'd break this down.
If we're doing partial points, then yeah.
Then,
yeah. You know.
What'd you say, 10, Sean?
I said that's a 10. Yeah, that's insane.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
An 8. Okay.
I'm a hater.
Wow.
I love it. Bring back Gino, says Yon32.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Sean. I was about to go into some like my honorable mentions, but Sean still has to go.
Here's the one that literally just came up in my head as we finished this one, and it probably is just to outdo Ryan on how crazy this is. The title of the collection is Zelda All-Stars, and the idea is that very much like Mario All-Stars brought those old games into a remake, remaster kind of thing, you're getting some old Zelda games better, flashier, looking good, as a 3-part collection on a random anniversary. Who knows what year this is? It's only available until March 31st next year.
Of course it is. Yeah.
You know,
of course.
Zelda All-Stars. I'm just going to say that, but I think like what would it be? Zelda, like the original Zelda 2 and A Link to the Past as a collection, I think would be really cool. That's what we're doing. Man. Zelda 30, Zelda 35. That'd be a good prediction too. Like another Tetris 99 style thing. What were we just talking about the other day? That would be great for that.
WarioWare would be good for that.
Oh yeah, you know what? Swap it out. We're doing WarioWare in the style
WarioWare
of
35.
35. Yeah, WarioWare mini games
Sick.
like Tetris 99. That's my final prediction. Who cares?
Sure, why not?
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, that the WarioWare idea is too good to happen, so that's a 10.
Yep.
Yeah, I give it a 10 too. Like,
yeah, too good. It's never
Okay,
gonna
I'm gonna
happen.
win this
Too
on
good.
my Donkey Kong Land 1, 2, and 3. So don't you
for
worry
sure.
about it. Don't you? For
Yeah.
sure.
For sure. I think that's it, right?
All right, that's it. We
Did
did
we
it.
crush it? We
We
did
did
it.
it. You want to
We
give
did
honorable
something.
mentions? You guys have some
let's do
extras there you want
a
to?
couple honorable mentions, couple
Okay.
stragglers. Go ahead,
Okay.
Lockliff.
A couple trailers I know we'll probably for sure see is I'm sure they'll show Fae Farm again because that's another big one
Farm.
coming out in
Fae Farm.
September. And then, because Disney loves to show all their stuff all the time, Disney Illusion Island. I think they're going to show that again. Like it's coming really soon, but
July.
they're still going to just put that in there because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So those are my
right.
things that they're going to show. I could have put those in, but I didn't want you all to make fun of me. So they they went further down my list.
A couple of my honorable mentions, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker 2. That would make me so happy.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That'd
Definitely.
be so good. I want that so bad. Rhythm Heaven anything. If it's literally just a port of Megamix onto Switch, I'll take it. I'll take it. Like I'll literally anything. I had on here a Link Between Worlds Switch port. I had that on there. That would be incredible.
That was my 2023 prediction at the top of the year. So ushering, and the idea was that it would usher in now we're getting 3DS kind of remasters.
Yes. I do think we're going to see more of that.
That would be amazing.
Think we're going to see more of that.
Yeah.
And then my this one is my 12. And this is a completely made up game that would appeal to just me. One of my favorite 3DS games is Rusty's Real Deal Baseball. So I have dreamed up a Rusty's Real Deal basketball, essentially called Rusty's Last Dance, which is, of course, a reference to Phil Jackson's coining of the Last Dance Chicago Bulls 97-98 season.
Wow.
So it's called Rusty's Last Dance, and it's a basketball game on the Nintendo Switch.
Why not throw in Mario Sluggers in there? Is that the last sports game that we haven't gotten yet?
We still need that. Yeah,
so we'll get a little. Yeah. Let's get a sports section of this direct. We'll get Mario Sluggers. We'll get Mega Man Soccer.
Super disappointing.
I think they're still recovering from Strikers.
Yeah,
honestly.
I mean, it's been enough time for them to crap out another sports game.
No, not if Sean Caprice played it. It's not been enough time.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Oh man! So this is everything that is not going to happen. So very interested to see what actually happens. Do you want me to? I'm not going to go through absolutely everything, but some of the things that have been predicted in the past.
Okay.
Last year, people might remember, longtime listeners of the Nintendo Drive would remember that last year I was joined with Kato, who co-hosted and started the show with me. And we invited, for some reason, Justin Masson from the Nintendo Dads onto the show. And Justin Masson last year, this is interesting, predicted that Nintendo Switch Online would be expanded to Game Boy and GBA. And so that didn't happen for E3 or whatever, but it did end up happening, which was neat. Justin Masson also predicted Astral Chain 2 last year.
Ooh,
so that was neat,
go,
but you wouldn't have known that. Kato predicted at that time that Metroid Prime 4 is the one more thing. So we will see about that. I had predicted Persona 4 Golden would be announced, which wasn't there at that time, but it did come later. And I also predicted Metroid Prime HD Trilogy, which we later learned about just this year, actually, about Metroid Prime Remaster. So I also said Star Fox is the one more thing. And dude, if Star Fox is there, I'll actually lose my mind. And it doesn't make any sense. Why? They haven't made a good Star Fox game in forever.
Did you see?
Give me Star Fox.
Did you see Rebecca's fake Nintendo Direct list? And one of them was
I love it. She does that so good, dude. Oh my god, that's amazing.
I would be so into that if they did a Star Fox pinball. I would be way into that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, this is lots of fun to do. Tomorrow morning, there was questions in the chat. Just a reminder, we're going all out on this, at least the best that we can. Ryan Turford is live reacting. It's at 8 a.m. Pacific, is it? 9 my time?
No, it's 7 a.m. Pacific.
Oh, 7.
7 a.m. Okay, my apologies.
Because it's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Central, 10
10
a.m.
a.m.
Eastern.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ryan will be here live reacting right here on
Yep.
YouTube. And then that night, precisely 12 hours later, 10 p.m. Eastern,
Yes.
we'll all be here. Ryan will be with us. And who knows who might
Who
pop
knows
in.
who will show up? Maybe Bill Trennan will be there.
Maybe Bill Trennan will come in, will bring the donuts. We'll
Eating
just hang out,
Timbits.
man.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just eat some Timbits together and hang out. Should be
Did
good.
Did we read off these questions in specifics with this bit?
Oh, right,
Can't
because
remember.
we had a couple, so we
Yeah.
can hit these real quick here at the end. Because Presto said, what do you think the biggest announcement here will be? We just gave all of our clearly Rusty's Last Dance, biggest announcement here.
Definitely.
Think of Pikachu.
Yeah.
But for real, like, again, I didn't reuse predictions. None of us said
Yeah.
anything about Mario or Donkey Kong. But I actually kind of think Donkey Kong's going to show up.
I think Mario's here. I think
Mario could be there. That'd be amazing. Oh my god.
There are strong rumors that a new 2D Mario is here. And I
love it.
I think it is. Yeah. So we'll see. What do you think? Biggest announcement, Lachlan?
Story of Seasons comes out next week, so that's where my mind is right now.
Fair. Awesome. Dave had a question. What are your outlandish predictions for this direct, and why is it an announcement for ARMS 2? We predicted everything but ARMS 2. Awesome,
Yeah.
Dave. We did have some outlandish ones though, so hopefully we sort of answered that question along the way. And then Nagachaka said, when Nintendo announces some more GameCube remasters or remakes at tomorrow's direct, which games would you like to be announced, and why are they Metal Gear Solid, The Twin Snakes, and Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem?
Dude, that would be
Nothing
incredible.
would make me happier.
Eternal Darkness would
happier.
be crazy.
Yeah.
I want Chibi Robo.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, that might be my answer, honestly. Chibi Robo should come to Switch. Like, even just a remaster of the first one.
Here's an outlandish prediction for you. They're going to return to the classic console run that they were doing, NES Classic, Super Nintendo Classic. People might think N64 is what's next, but it's not. It's Game Boy. Game Boy Classic is coming. That'd be incredible.
So good.
That'd be so amazing. Yeah.
Loaded on up with all the games and
so good. Yep.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, bring on Eternal Darkness though. You know, we need to get those just like obscure games like that. Bring on Geist. Put Geist on the Switch.
Geist.
Yeah, let's do Geist. You ever play that?
Get Clay Fighter. Get Clay Fighter back.
Get Cubivore on the get Ribbit King on the Switch.
I can't keep up with you on this. I'm like, everybody knows what Clay Fighter is.
I don't even try.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Ryan,
well, we
me.
predicted. Ryan. Come on in, Ryan. Did we do it? Did we do
did
this?
it.
We did it. We did
a thing.
And part of it is just podcasting, and you do the thing. We don't want to just come up with the same old. Like anybody can just run down, the franchises in.
There's going to be a
Nintendo
Mario
stable. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And so we don't want to do that.
We're having fun.
Just having some fun.
Rusty's Last Dance. Let's go.
Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey's coming back.
Yeah. NHL Slapshot for the Switch.
International Superstar Soccer. Yep. LeBron James's NBA Jam 2023 Tournament Edition.
Dude, that would be so sick. Could you imagine if NBA Jam came back? Even just a port of that Wii one. I loved that one.
Yep. That was probably the most recent one. I'd love they were all trying to figure out what sports, like what athlete to attach to a game. So it wasn't always like Michael Jordan, but sometimes it'd be like some bench warmer.
Like Scottie Pippen's NBA Jam. Like,
just put anybody on there.
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of fun announcements and things that I also like to announce at the end with my physical.
Look at that.
I got the Bobby's Bulb spring collection. I got it in the pink sweatshirt, and
that's great.
Looks
the
great.
print is really nice. And I got
this.
the good old tote bag, y'all, and I've already
you
used
got the
it.
Tote bag. You already toted with that thing.
I already toted things around.
Totes.
You already been toting.
Totes my goats.
Got some groceries.
I
Very
love
nice.
that.
Oh
Very
yeah, the
good.
print.
Is that available at carpoolgaming.com anymore? Or no, it's been taken down, right?
No. This is available through the end of June. Y'all have 1 week and a half. This is why I'm announcing it. You have 1 full week and 3 days
Near
to
a
get your
fortnight.
hands to get your hands on the spring collection. If you want to match with me, I'm already matching with a few people in the Discord. I know there are some others that got the pink
Yes.
sweatshirt with the
I kinda
body
want
on
the
there.
pink.
Pink. Me too.
Yeah.
It's really nice. So I went for like I sized up. I got a medium,
Yeah.
Nice and cozy.
Swimming in it.
a little bit, doing them laps.
Goes down to her ankles.
But y'all, I know I haven't.
Dress.
I was hopeful that, us moving to like fourth wall and doing our merch that
Mm.
way, that it was going to be better. And this print is legit.
Nice.
I'm very
Nice.
proud of the quality. The shipment was a lot quicker. I know I have the same pain points with spring tea or Teespring, whatever the heck it's called.
Mhm.
Fourth wall, y'all. If you've been worried about shipments, about quality, about all that, I have no complaints. And also,
Crushing
I drew this too, so maybe that's part of the reason.
That's always
Yeah.
neat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, humble brag. I love
I've
that,
got
man.
my Anyway shirt came in
Mhm.
today. I also got
I
my
gotta
Sweet
get
Hank
that.
shirt over there as well. So that also came in. And a zip up hoodie. But yeah, it's all over there.
I need me a Bobby's bulbs. You mean to
I
tell
got my
me that
mug as
people
well. I got my coffee
got-
mug, 15-inch mug. Mm-hmm.
you can get just Bobby on one of the steel tumblers.
Yep.
So just
Wow.
him alone, you can get on there too.
Yeah.
All the
Because if you don't
things.
have, like, what are you doing with your life?
And the merch has never been more affordable. Great value at carpoolgaming.com. That can only be found at carpoolgaming.com.
Yeah. And this
Yeah.
is maybe this is the only drive show that actually talks about the merch. We got to do this on the Ryan. We got to do this on the Xbox Drive. We got to talk about the merch. What are
Put
we
it in
doing?
the notes.
Yeah,
Put
get it in the notes here. Come on.
Get it on in there.
You
All
have
right.
till the end of June, y'all.
Speaking of the Xbox Drive this week, sorry to interrupt you, Lachlan. I got a
You're
bit
fine.
excited. Tomorrow, the Xbox Drive returns to the car. We are doing the show
Oh.
from the car. There is no choice, but tomorrow's a very nuts day for me. And that's just the way it's going to go. We're going to try and do it live. We're going to go broadcast to the internet. We're going to see how it goes, but it could be a nightmare. But if you miss the old days of me saying, hey, everyone, it's me. I'm in my car. Like I'm saying it tomorrow. I will be in my car. I will be going to McDonald's. And who knows what I'll order. We'll see. But
Okay.
look forward to that.
What time is that? What's the plan on
That'll be
that?
2 p.m. Same time, 2-ish, probably 10 after 2 Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon. So Ryan Turford just doing all the things tomorrow.
Wow, man.
He'll be live reacting in the morning, doing the Xbox Drive, then joining us for our recap.
Wow.
Is going to be very cool. Yes. So
Right here, youtube.com/carpoolgaming.
pray for me. I need my 5G. I tether my phone to my laptop and I put my headset on. I'm going to bring a webcam and kind of just like sit it on. Like I'll try to take a picture. I'm going to be very rushed. I've got to get to work in time for afternoon meetings, but like, y'all, it's going to be something
looking
else.
like a police officer with your like onboard laptop in
Seriously,
there.
I will. Yeah, I should get like a little like that mounting kind of bracket thing.
They pull
I
you
love
over like, sir, you can't have that, but you have one in your car.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I need all of your prayers, all your positivity, all the technology just wishes, because man,
All the
how-
science, as John 32 says.
all the science. We're
Thanks,
depending on
John.
science. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
appreciate
Sean,
you.
where can people find you besides your car? Where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me lost in the eShop, wandering around and throwing things in my shopping cart that doesn't exist because it's a terrible online experience. Or on Twitter at Sean Capri, Sean like Connor, Capri like the pants. And we stream every once in a while over at twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live, which is very fun. And yeah, jump in the Discord. And that's it. Let me know what you thought of Lachlan's sass directed towards me, particularly tonight.
Listen, Seth got a little bit, but I can't
I got
help
a
but
little bit.
I couldn't help but think of the the Pulp Fiction like GIF.
Oh yeah.
Being lost
Yeah.
to the eShop, that's Sean.
Yeah. Don't know even how I got here.
I don't even know what day it is. Seth, where can people find you?
I'll be in there looking for him, being like, Sean, Sean. I wanted to shout out too. I believe Ryan Turford's gonna be firing up that old Twitch stream at twitch.tv/carpoolgaming live after live reacting to the direct. So I think Ryan's just gonna be on a tear tomorrow.
Mhm.
Ryan Terford, you might call him.
Terford.
Tomorrow. So all right. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter as well, twitter.com/$2hero. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Fun times.
Y'all can find me on Twitter at LocklithTWT or here on YouTube at Locklith, but always as part of Carpool Gaming, especially the Nintendo Drive. But thank y'all for hanging out with us for today's episode. Bump that like button if you haven't already, and fuel this carpool in the comments below with your wildest Nintendo Direct, I guess, anticipated game. And also, while you're down there, take a guess at what Sean is going to be ordering from the McDonald's tomorrow, because why not?
Oh, that's a safe one. That's a 1.
Yeah, there you go. That's a 1. That's a 0. With 2 Splendas.
Is it a McDouble? Are we throwing a McDouble in there as well? I need to say this to start the muscle memory. I'm going to break our little pattern here. I know we're trying to close out, but you can also find me on Nintendo Switch Online. Friend code SW687902366.
Oh, should we do that?
Are we doing this now?
We're doing the
that
thing. That's
right,
the friend code. You
All
can
right,
rewind that back. Oh,
start.
okay.
Yeah. Do a little Prince of Persia rewind, Sands of Time. Mine is SW411280613454.
Yeah, easy.
I got 3, so I'll give you 1.
Do all 3. Just work them all 3 into
Well, do it. So you can find me at Locklith at SW779845375964. Locklith 2 at 443521952617, or Locklith 3 at 792283092985.
We're
I
speaking
love it.
Binary.
I know. It
Here.
sounds like you're going to be charged by the minute, whatever that whatever that means.
Call collect.
Call collect.
Long distance.
Oh,
there you
my
go.
goodness.
That's where you can find us. Yeah,
There you
all
go.
right there.
Mhm.
Super easy.
That's
not
right.
in the show
Very
notes.
easy. Rolls right off the tongue. It's not in the show notes. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to make sure you listen close.
I don't hate it.
Dude,
all right.
next round of t-shirts, just our Switch IDs. Just our
But like in
Switch friend
Matrix
codes.
font, just like the
Totally.
numbers.
Just numbers.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be amazing. That's a great.
Oh, that'd be
we're
very
we're
good.
doing
Put
that.
it- put
We're
it in the doc.
absolutely doing it. Yes.
Put it-
Oh my
Adding
god.
it to the notion as we speak.
All right. All right.
All right. All right, everybody.
the end?
Love you all. Good night. The
Love
end.
you all.
Bye.
Yep.
I think we're not doing a post show because we'll just do a 2-hour one of these.
Good grief.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of the new Nintendo Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like the stream and subscribe here on YouTube, and follow us at Carpool Gaming on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. If you liked what you saw and want more, be sure to support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Carpool Gaming.
Beak.